Mm. Shalom to the world, Yasharala. He lives like the Tulsa, Oklahoma. One can out here pops out of the downfall battle on the great. First things first, as you eat, but first door two. Yeah. Yeah. In the petty of the time, great name of the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, double honor. The foster elders, great millstone, and Shalom. The first let me through. Shalom. The brothers and sisters, that listen and study to show yourself improved. Some day talks about something that we see, man. We're on the eve of all hell breaking loose. And what's going to be a big indicator that hell breaking is going to be civil unrest and civil war. The division in Babylon the Great is the greatest I've ever seen in my existence in this little wicked country. I mean, the division is made. You got Edomites all divided up. You know, they've been divided up, but you got people versus the government. And then you got on the backdrop of war. The war is about to break out. You have American citizens versus migrants. You got that dynamic about to go into play. And Esau looking, to take advantage of the without a chaos. And the chaos, that's where you have Shaka ordered up because he ordered war. And it's gonna be, you're gonna see households, I'm hearing households in division over politics. One family believes, one member, the wife might believe in Kamala Harris, the husband is a Trump fan, and they arguing about it. And it comes to my job, Esau, I argue with my wife all night about who's gonna be president. I'm like, damn, dude, we're gonna get supporters. So and then I'm hearing they divided with their children. The children might be for Kamala Harris, the daddy for Trump. So like you said, you got households gonna be daddy versus son, mother versus daughter. You got a lot of people unaliving their family members, because all the love of many is waxing cold, because iniquity is abounding. A lot of people starting to see the government doesn't have their benefits at hand and not looking out for them. So then the public is not gonna hear what the kings and princes of this world got to say. They're not gonna care. They're gonna do what they see is right in their eyes, no power in their hands. They're not gonna abide by that. And their division is going wide right now. And it's like the government is flicking their nose at the public, like poking the bear. They're like, I'm gonna take this from you, take that from you, take the tax dollars, give them to the migrants. What you gonna do about it? Migrants dropping their little receipt, Americans looking at it like, oh, they getting that. And they struggling to make it bomb because inflation is so great. Struggling to put gas in, they giving migrants thousands of dollars. That's creating that hostility, man. They get mad. And that's what, these elites want. They want war in here. You got sleeper cells in here, Chinese sleeper cells, Russian sleeper cells. They just waiting on order. Jake it's a bunch of division right now, big time, baby. You see, you got a bunch of Ishmael people here, Elam. They probably in the name of Allah. They all riled up. They saying what's happening in Europe. That's coming over here.
You got Eve going against Jake. They don't want to vote for Kamala.
God.
And you got Eve. You got the 2/3 cool Jakes and shit against the motherfucker Jake. They got a little bit of sense, to know the policies and they going at it. It's gonna take the guy.
It's got a lot of Jakes before Trump. They get mad at the other Jakes before Kamala Harris. They bringing up politics got to play divided big time. You got Kamala Harris out there. She's like we talked about this last night. She's I am whatever you say I am. First she's Indian, then she's black, then she's just pandering to everybody. Not solving on nothing. Pandering to every little group to get support. Then on the other flip side, you got the polar opposite. You got Trump, who's all American, Edomite. I'm all about America first, KKK spirit, nonsense spirit. You got those two parties about to clash, man.
What's crazy when you said that, when you said Kamala Harris is pandering to everybody, all she really doing is giving a voice to everybody. She's giving a voice to all the confused people and all that and so on and so forth. And that's what Esau wants, that order out of chaos, like you said earlier.
Yeah, and if she pandering to everybody, like I'm for Israel, then I'm not for Israel. How can you trust her to run something? Because the scriptures say a double-minded person is unstable in all they ways. Yeah? So if she showing you that, hey, she a flip flop to each side, so what makes you think she's gonna be in your best interest when she get involved
all she's really doing is showing you that she's not united with an agenda. So she's really gonna pick the side of the winning side. So eventually, when she see one side losing, she's on that side. You know,
Cause this life, ain't no order in there. That's chaos.
Yeah, I got one. To go with y'all saying. This is Ephesians 4:14. It's a classic. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind and doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And that's what she's doing. She ain't standing firm on nothing. She's flowing like the wind. Whatever is gonna get her attention at the time, that's what she's gonna represent.
Because it's a woman. And the whole thing is you're supposed to, like Tay said earlier, you're supposed to be watching and you see this. And that's what you're supposed to come into the spirit of. You're supposed to be watching and praying that you don't fall into these things. Like these 2/3, they just get it. As soon as they say a girl, a female president, oh, she's black, oh, I'm about to fall in love. They ain't even, you ain't supposed to put nobody over you anyway unless they officially. Like, we ain't even in that type of time no more. So you really shouldn't be voting anyway. But I got this. This is Matthew 26 and 41. It says, watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. So like you don't fall into the trap because you know that this ain't for you anyway. This ain't your rest. So you're supposed to be looking, watching, kicking your feet up, making sure nothing comes to your door. It says, make sure you don't fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So they're gonna be playing on your flesh because you're a fleshly body, man. And it is weak, so you gotta stay in the spirit. So you won't be in your emotions to get got over on.
I love how you said, watch and pray right there too, because when you watch, you pray, ultimately what you're doing is you watching for the prophecy of your how about you our shot. Okay? So when you watch for the prophecy, then you know that it's coming. But if you're not watching, you're gonna get caught up in the snares and traps. You know? And that's why it's much important to watch and pray. You know?
They're gonna be over there falling into it. It's gonna be up at the voting booth, and here come Esau and knock you over the head. I know you voted for her.
Right.
Ooh, Daddy, what you said is so man, that's prophetic. I can see that happen. I can see a range Trump supporter getting mad, going to one of these little polling sites and let know.
The library.
I can see he set something up like that to get, gun control. Like they can use that for a whole policy of gun control. Like we can't even vote in peace. Because here comes, they just pay somebody. Like they voting in 2024, you should know you shouldn't be voting for anybody because they already elected, they're not elected. So shit, you do that, you put yourself up on the way. Especially if you were Jake. That's Esau thing. Let him go to the polls. Let him do that. This is his team. This ain't yours.
On Tuesday, they're gonna have the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. They already setting out pallets of bricks for the people to riot. They're gonna tear Chicago up.
Yeah, that's all playing. Why would you have it in Chicago?
Yeah. There's pictures of it. It was on TikTok. It ain't like no construction going on. It would be like if they just put like 3 or 4 pallets of bricks out here. They ain't building nothing. They ain't putting no new foundations in and nothing. It's just pallets of bricks. But we're gonna have something that's gonna cause some contention like 3 blocks away. And if you want to demonstrate, if you need some tools for destruction, you're gonna just lay them out. Or you just to pick them up and just act a fool. Yeah.
In Chicago. All places.
Yeah.
They want Trump. They want Trump.
Real quick, man, I got a quick precept based on what I said earlier because this type of division is gonna have family members, going at odds with one another too. Howard Shaw said it himself in Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, and it said, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." And it said, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be they of his own household."
I like that part where it says the sword. Because that sword is not only for destruction, but a killing tool. When you take the sword and you swipe something, it's separated. But the division is cut down the middle. So there's going to be a division right there. There's going to be fighting. It's not just also just bloodshed, even though that's going to happen in the midst of all the chaos.
Man, God, that's beautiful because with that based on that analogy, what the Aki said right there, the sword in this particular case is politics. That's a separation right there. You know,
Big separation. Yeah, right down the middle, man. And kind of like gangs, man. You got your wings, you got your red and your blue, like dripping blood. And Esau don't know they playing like I noticed they got Jake divided in the streets on that. They got Esau divided on that on a political level. And now it's the point where they'll fight over their political views. Now they say don't talk politics at work. That's the only thing Esau talk about at work is politics. And they got them all in their emotions. The number one thing they worried about, they ain't worried about this new pandemic they talking about. Hip hop. No one talking about job is Trump gonna go to jail. They're terrified of Trump going to jail. They look at Trump as their savior. So they just, man, they play with the most more than I've ever seen in my life, man. I've never seen them play with politics candidates like that. You got Kamala Harris pandering, GG. You already know the structure don't happen in that term. Elon don't respect women leadership. So when they do that, it's straight over with. Then you got Trump. You know, they like they playing with the Edomites. So they hope God of love Trump. And he got to go to court, I want to say September 18th. You know, he then look at it doing him. He what, a 34-time felon, 34 count felon. They got to vote for a felon president. That's them looking crazy. So now they all look stupid and crazy. Because I know that the Kamala fans be like, "Are you gonna vote for your felon?" And I know that it takes the whole steam out of they. You know, they feel dumb now. Yeah, they feel dumb. They be like, "Gonna be a felon. You gonna have a felon president. That's what you want. You want a felon." And then the Trump supporters, they all it's like they've been demoralized and they hurt. And the only thing they can fall back on, when I hear them talking in the group, they say, "I'm getting my sword out. We're gonna bang Trump, go to jail." So I'm like, that's easy chaos right there. The easy chaos. They take Trump to jail. They done made Trump like he's some like civil rights leader or something. That's why their whole assassination attempt. He had that little money shot with his fist up, and then he got to poke his head out, fight, fight, fight. That's the rounds of Edomites, man. Edomites really dumb, so they weak. They got to be in big numbers, big groups to do anything, and they really don't have the numbers they used to have, and they're at their most scared point. So Esau trying to rouse them out there to do something stupid, he can knock them out of there. It's not just Jacob that stake right now, even Edomites, lower class Edomites. Esau playing with them too, with Trump. That's playing with Dave Boach, man. They are connected, they were proud with this man. You know? And if he go to jail or something happen to him, that's to get them out there to do something crazy. So Esau can go ahead, do martial law based on them, create chaos. That's gonna be them out there, shooting up businesses and looting and riding. Want to go to Jake neighborhoods and hey, a lot of them gonna get judgment. They're not gonna make it far in Jake neighborhoods. Like talking from a Tulsa, Oklahoma perspective, out north, out east, Esau's not gonna get very far. I don't give a damn how big they bliss group is, how big it is. There's too many Jakes. Esau, I know there's a minority now. That's another reason why Esau's scared. And he all purple. He's the minority. And he knows it. So they have to round them up through politics. And it's like, even though they're the minority, they even got division in their minority. That's how I know it ain't gonna be good for them. They said our enemy, man, they're your everyday Joe Sixpack, anybody ain't shit. You gotta be worried about the elites in the suit with their pen and paper. They got the drones, they got the robot, the sentinels coming out. They'll be the ones really put hell on Jake. As far as your little Joe Sixpack, man, they about to get knocked off. I'll be looking at them Edomites like, I wish you would, Ryan. Come my block if you want to. I'll be looking, and they know it too. He down the side, man. That's why it's gonna take a whole lot to get them riled up, but he started working on it. Because they scared. I don't see the Edomite in my job beating another Edomite. They fight each other. They do blood on each other. I sat there and watched it. Like, dang, Jake bang with each other. We get our unity. I've been job, certain Jakes, another one they all tap dance out. Like, what up, brother? Oh, I'm in this area. Yeah, what up? They see that. And I know this Edomite be staring at they gonna pay attention. I be paying attention. Edomite go in the group like, oh shit. He cool with him. That's two Jakes that's cool with each other, man. I don't know, man. Dang, man. I be looking like, God dang, they don't like Jakes like, being cool with each other. Three Jakes together is a fucking a big thing to them.
Like, they got a law passed to get that.
Yeah,
they law in New York where they were saying five Jakes walk down the street, you gotta stop a friction or something, they stop a friction.
They still got that mentality. The three of us together, they gotta come in. What y'all doing, man? Busting up, get back to work.
Our whole job we work.
Yeah, it was like that too.
Shit, me and Jake get together. Esau's like, now are they talking about overthrowing us?
Yeah,
what they're doing? And they come rush down the block and break us all up.
But yeah, you look at Northern Tribe, look at Edomite, they can be gathered in 20 packs, say nothing. 3, 4, 5 days. Hey, what y'all doing? They let you know they purple. They know they got it coming, man. And little they know it's really gonna come from your own people. It be leaked. They the ones throwing them out there, giving you the drugs. They the ones doing them lower poor Edomites like that. Because Jake, we're tough. So we can like flap up with the wave and make it. But Esau's like devastated him. He's like, oh, I'm about to go smoke some meth. Or some fentanyl, whatever they do. So they can't take it. They'll off their whole family. I can't make it. Remember seeing that one video of anybody in the car crying? I'm gonna wait, y'all. I want you in. Get over here. Y'all need to fight. Let's go. He's trying to rile him up. Like, man, that's you doing bad. You saw you still make it. Oh, you better downsize or whatever. But Esau, man, like you said, he might cry. He might open up the Edomite. They Edomite say, I'm with Kamala Harris. He's for Trump. So all we gotta do is set back, like I said, be circumspect, set back, and just make sure they're gonna counter with it. Anybody's gonna fight each other, man. That's gonna be the first civil war, the first fight. When you gotta get that Egyptian versus Egyptian, they're gonna fight each other first. That's what's gonna usher in martial law and all these new little laws. And then once the chaos is going, then they can pick off Jake. Like, man, Jake over there setting up barbecuing and shit. Hell no. Man, go get a law, go get them, man. They up here. Nah, he too comfortable. I ain't having that, man. They'll come collapse the dollar. That's they gonna go crazy. For the dollar collapse, they can't put the money. And then like a lot of days, like I said earlier, a lot of days that ain't paying attention, get caught up in, caught up in the hype. Oh, no. They're gonna go to the rally. He can get them right there. He go off to the woods. They're gonna be like, yeah, my uncle got a land, we're gonna rally the nerds. Hey, they gonna get off right there.
That's why I was like, that's a beautiful precept when the Akadar is brought out there, watch and pray. Really, when you watching and you praying, like again, that's basically taking heed to the scriptures. One of my favorite scriptures to bring out in 1 Peter 5:8 says, be vigilant because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion walking about seeking whom he may devour. Those are those very same scriptures you should have in mind when you're praying to your how about you now with God, man.
Basic class of scriptures if you need. I got that Egyptian versus Egyptian. I'm about to pull it. Yeah, let's get it right now. This is Isaiah 19:2. It says, I will set Egyptian. Cut off. Okay, I get it. This is Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. So I want to bring that up right there to show you the modern day Egypt is Babylon the Great, America. That's why you look at the back of your $1 bill, it's a pyramid right there. And I like it that the Lord, he coming with that master chariot, that fathership, and Esau can feel it. That's why I said the idols of Egypt shall be moved. Trump is an idol right now. They look at that dude been, what they call it, deified. They look at Trump like a god. If you listen to your average, he might talk about Trump.
Demigod.
Yeah, he like a demigod right now. And he said he shall be moved at his presence. Man, Trump about to go down, man. Trump might go to jail. Trump might get off. And I'm looking at Esau like, you putting all your hope in a con artist. Are you serious? And let me know Esau done lost you. You mean to tell me some spoiled trust fund baby who done, how many times you go bankrupt 6 times? Can't do business right. He ain't nothing but a good, smart talking con artist. And your faith is in that? And the Lord already visiting this dude. He faced a jail time. They saying he ain't got money like that. He ain't paid off that $400 million to New York. So he probably ain't got money like that. Like he think he just got the presence of money. So the Most High is already like judging Trump. Like you look at Trump believes it looks kind of weird. Like I might not get to be president.
He looks going down.
Yeah. He's like he about to go to jail. He looking like he's scared. Like I think like his lawyer in jail. Lawyer Cohen. Well, he was in jail. Yeah. He done got into it with his lawyer. The vision right there. Steve Bannon. His Trump campaign leaders in jail.
I think the lawyer leaking some information on Trump.
Yeah, see? This is the vision. So that dude might go to jail. So he wary. Edomites is wary. That's that them idols been moved. That's in Egypt. That's that this place looking bad. I want to get verse 2. Because this is what's gonna set it off. Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight one another against brothers. and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. That's going to play right now. They said Egyptian versus Egyptian. Who's the modern day Egyptian? Who's the modern day Pharaoh? Esau Edom. He don't want to let Israel go. He don't want to give us our sovereignty. He don't want to let us be free. The Lord like, okay, watch this. Don't put these curses on your butt. And what did it say right there? Egyptian fight Egyptian. Now Esau can't get that unity no more. That's why their plans is falling apart. They probably got division in their little what's that little think tanks, little conference meetings. They probably like, I say we kill this way. I say we use pestilence. I say we use the sword. Hey, forget you and your little weak family. You the reason why we lost the last one. Hey man, say that shit again. Verse 3. God, I might pull that one too. So it said everyone against his brother, and everyone's name city versus city. You got cities fight each other over politics. This city Democrat, this city Republican. They're gonna fight over that. They're gonna say your liberal stuff is turning our country to a shithole. Hey, your Republican stuff is racist. And they're gonna fight over that. Then it said kingdom versus kingdom. You got Russia about to bang on either Europe or Babylon the Great. Right now. That's locked in right now. Ukraine jumped on Russia. Russia got the full discretion to attack any, what they call it, the Western powers. Somewhere in the West gonna get hit. We just waiting on it.
Iran with
Israel. But I want to get this right here because Russia, those Edomites. Europe, America, those Edomites. So Iran, that's Elon. But want to get Russia about to attack. It's East Coast, West Coast beef. Them is both Edomites. They don't like each other, man. Russia saying this, NATO is saying this. And they about to bang. Wait, no, so that's that kingdom versus kingdom. The kingdom of Russian Edomites, the kingdom of NATO of them, Western European Edomites. They're about to fight. And they neighbors. When you think about it, Russia and NATO neighbor each other. Let me bring up verse 3. It says the spirit of Egypt fell in the midst thereof. Man,
we're seeing that right now.
God.
Just the whole spirit is broke down in here, man. Esau used to have a spirit of pompous pride. I'm tall, can't nothing bring me down. Now he all over to the ground, don't know what to do.
I'm saying it says, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to idols.
You seen that example of who was that? Who was that?
WEF.
Yeah, the WEF. And they bringing out suicide. They bringing out fucking witches and shit. They over here making chants and doing all kind of rituals, and none of that shit's working no more, man. See, they used to be able to talk to spirits on the left hand side and get answers and get what to do next. But now that's not working, man. That counsel is being broken. The Lord is taking all that away from them.
It says, and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. That's what Octa said right there. All the witchcraft, all the help he's giving them spirits, but they all like popping up like, hey man, you cooked. We saw that all shit.
The spirit of Egypt is being broken down right now real bad, man. It reminds you of the ancient Egypt, how they was doing before they about to go out, man. All the plagues and how they kind of fell and all that happened.
Yeah, this place, man, is gonna lead to this right here. I'm gonna get Mark 13 and 8. You start at verse 7, pump up. This is Mark 13 and 7. And we actually hear of wars and rumors of war. Be ye not troubled, for such things must be, but the end shall not be yet. So we right here, we listen to rumors of war. Iran said they're gonna strike Israel. That's a rumor of a war. Russia said they're gonna strike somebody in the West. That's a rumor of a war. Then we got wars. Ukraine, or you might as well say NATO, because they had NATO backing. French troops and all in America gave F-16, so NATO invaded Russia. That's war. Ukraine been battling Russia for the past, 3 years now? 2 years? I know, at least 2 years. That's war. And many wars are going to break out, even more. We hear the rumors, but we know it ain't going to be, the end ain't yet, because they got to bring out the MOTB, the mark of the beast. They got to bring that out, which that's coming up next, man. You got Elon Musk working his hardest, streamlining it. Other companies already got theirs ready to go, but you can say everybody talking about that. It's mainstream media now. They've got people voluntarily putting it in their body. Remember we seen that Edomite chick put it on her hand?
Commercials about it.
So all they need now is like LeBron James and Stephen Curry to get it and promote it, and it's on and cracking, man.
They had an unboxing video on it. Like with that lady.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, they
Like
eat Mike
and YouTube products and some shit.
Yeah. So you're right. It's been promoted now. That's gonna be the end, but when we're close. So now I'm looking at Nate and these other camps talking about, oh, it's a spiritual mark. Fool, here go the digital thing. You know, maybe say this is June, ain't no microchips. Hey, it's August, man. I see microchips being promoted. Like I said, they're doing an unboxing of it, like a celebration. Like, oh, look what she got. Oh, she got this version. And she put it in, go test it out. They linked it up on her phone, and dude's like, I'm thinking about getting mine next. So they're already promoting that. So and it's in your face, man. And then at the same time, you got Trump. All the presidents are promoting CBDC, central bank digital currency. Trump is backing it up. At first, he started out saying he against it. Now he with it. He doing some Kamala Harris type stuff. They said all them president candidates going to run the game. That's how they do, man. Talk they good stuff, but then the leaks tell them like, hey man, you gotta. And they get out there. Well, I got a flip flop, and we need the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is good. And then you look at the supporters, they're all like, oh, but. Like, man, that's why you shouldn't be supporting it. Like I said earlier, you shouldn't even be caught up in politics no more. It's time to like wipe your butt with politics at this moment. And like, no Jake get caught up in that, man. That's Esau's madness. They call it what, political theater? That ain't nothing but a bunch of games and antics. You know? Exactly. Part of the bread and circus. And then even in that, if you're spiritual, they'll tell you what's going on. Like I said earlier, Trump is promoting CBDC. Kamala Harris is promoting CBDC. The money's gonna go digital. The dollar's gonna collapse. It ain't got no choice. It ain't backed on nothing. That was all scheduled. So now they want to put you on a digital system. They can track every dollar, every cent you spend to know where you did it.
That's gonna lead up to civil war too.
God.
And chaos. Hey, Esau don't want to get tracked like that. They're like, oh man, that's against my constitution. Oh no, you can't. You gonna just cut off my money right then and there if I want to do what you say. It's gonna be bloodshed.
Raising on my right. Not right.
They talked about with Saudi Arabia earlier, and basically they gonna stop trading. That's what's gonna drop the dollar right there because they gonna stop trading oil in the U.S. dollar. So that to let you know how close we are to this thing happening.
What you think of that point? I want to bring this up too. You got to bring Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Because Elam and Ishmael, they don't, they do their women. They don't expect women leadership. She can't go overseas and talk to them. They gonna look at her like, y'all got a woman?
Daddy said was showing on social media saying that she disowned her. He disowned her.
Hey.
Like that. Like, cause yeah, I said that.
That take the bitch for the picture. I think you brought it out earlier. Mother versus daughter, you get that division. God, she got to set teeth on, sucking on bronze.
Yeah,
that's why he disowned her too. Like, he's disowned about it. Basically, porn star for them.
Then she been found a liar on several occasions, like when she showed up on the Breakfast Club talking about she used to smoke weed listening to Snoop Dogg and Tupac. At the time she was in college, Snoop Dogg and Tupac came out with an album at the time when she was in college. Yeah, so they was voting her for that too. Like, who really listen to Tupac and
the night.
Yeah, they was in night. She was in college back in the 80s.
Yeah. They calling her lie right there. Lie. Lie to the people. Yeah, I know. These lie people, let's say it's all a bunch of bullshit, man. And like I said, it's gonna lead to war, man. Let's say especially they give it to her. Because Israel's like, man, we don't respect that. They're gonna start doing business war with Russia. The BRICS gonna come into play.
Shit, Mexico already cutting off deals with America. They definitely gonna cut off deals with America if she runs the president.
God, I'll bet do election. I'm never still do it, y'all. Where Mexico said they're no longer buying USA corn. They said that's 46 tons of corn not gonna get sold no more. So that's that weak saying I'm strong. So that's gonna lead to war. And Mexico's doing that because they know Babylon Great can't really do nothing to them no more. They already got too many battles dealing with all this mess over here. Now I can hold my nuts on them and tell them like I ain't about to buy your GMO corn no more. That's on you. So that's war, The USA looking like that. I already got about 5-6 battles. I can't go battle Mexico too. Mexico sending all their little cartels, all their little, they mess. Hey, go to America with that.
helping destroy.
Why Mexico they come together? Like all our hardheads going to America. Now we go over here and actually farm and do good stuff now. We send all our problems up north to America. And all they gonna do is come up here to get judged.
I heard that all in Latin America they're emptying out prisons. They're in a prison.
I can see it.
You know, and I think I seen some TikTok video where they was talking about the crime rate in Venezuela. It went down. Yeah, it went down. I heard it was like by a large portion because they said everybody. Yeah.
They thought they hard this way.
Right. And so now the crime rate is high in America, but that crime rate in Venezuela it went down drastic. They really got crime over there now.
You got Venezuela from versus Babylon to birth.
Yeah,
that's what happened here. And it's kind of things that I like out there putting up your cannons on their moped. Others gonna be on there, you know, taking over blood. I already took over the apartment in Colorado, rural Colorado. Right. The government kicked them out, gave them vouchers not to get another apartment, not to get another house, gave them vouchers to get hotel rooms, moved them out, moving the Venezuelans. They saying that's a cartel. Moving them in, and you know, they said, hey, decking out their apartments, and
so they're patrolling their apartments. They're patrolling the buildings. And I think one of the videos where they said,
how you let government allow it? They let you know they own together. Yeah, you let government should be like, man, hold on, this is America. You know, man, they allowed it, so they let you know they ain't setting up for the chaos. You know, they gonna get them orders in a minute, like, okay, move out from your complex, go take these neighborhoods. Trying to move out. Don't just stay in the apartment complex. They gonna make sure you got enough artillery. Yeah. Y'all need some more full auto M16 and explosives, grenades.
And that situation is gonna inspire the other groups to be the same or similar to that. So.
It's gonna spread like you're right, man. It's gonna spread, make others get fired. Especially they see how weak Babylonians are. Like, we took that over easy, I think.
Right.
We're gonna do some more. You Babylonians, you know, they have these mighty weak, man. They walk around with flip flops on. They used to a delicate lifestyle. You know, like out there, being pumped and proud, nobody can attack them. They got big beer bellies. Like a lot of your average Edomite is not ready for war at all. You know, I don't think a lot of them ain't even in shape to fight. So
really think about it, I was like they ain't been because that's the thing. That's the difference between Jake and Esau because Jake, they automatically every day we walk out our house, we gotta always look over our shoulder. And that's the part of the food that pretty much food your point. Why Esau Eden, they was in the the safe, gated community, with raising gardens, all of this stuff like that, which is and that's pretty much go over the point. But I want to also bring up that when Esau, he's the one setting up all this chaos, right? And so he's gonna come in trying to bring that in that water. That's why we always bring out water and chaos. Okay, so this is Shabbat. If you actually read Shabbat chapter 10, where he said, never trust our enemy. This is why we tell you Esau even about white man and the devil. They the ones allowing all of this stuff to happen. Okay, and so when you read Ecclesiastes, Shabbat 12 and 17, when it says, if adversity will come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And that's what he talked about, that water. Okay, he thought he gonna set up the chaos, and he said, thou shalt find him there first. That's that water he's talking about. If you're gonna find the very same people that caused all this chaos, you're gonna find them there first. You're gonna find them there with a handout. And if you do this, you take the MOTV, I can take you to a 15-minute ticket. If you do this and that, we're gonna make sure you're safe. Okay? And so these are the very same people that we're talking about. All right, so reading again from the top, he said, if our mercy come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. Right? And these are the very same devils that we talk about, man. So the minute he helps you out, he's going to find a way to undermine you. Okay? In verse 18, he said, he shall take his hand and clap his hand and with the blood and change his color. Right? We're going to have that. And that's goes up to like that. Expect what's going to happen in the near future.
I got one to back up what you're talking about. It's 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, and travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So like I said right there, when they say peace and safety, that's what Esau gonna do. Once chaos rain out, and there's chaos everywhere, ain't no food, the family gonna kick in. Esau gonna come in like a superhero. I got peace and safety. That's why these 15-minute cities is set up. Come in there, but to come in there, you got to give up, your salvation to get how much you shot. You got to take the MOTB. You got to get on they biometric system by taking their microchip. And that's why I said, and destruction come upon them, because the 15-minute cities ain't gonna hold up. If Venezuelans out of the game, they still gonna be, they're gonna get right through them defenses, man. Yeah, they gonna come right through the defense. So they gonna, like I said, they change come upon them like a woman of travail, and they gonna took your MOTB, and you still not safe. Because the true safety comes through Yahweh Bashiach Shah, that strong tower. That's what we keep trying to tell Jay. That's why we out here on the highway ahead telling Jay, if you want to win and beat this, you gotta beat it through Yahweh Bashiach Shah. Can't beat it through Esau. His systems are gonna fail. All of them. 15-minute cities, everything. He cannot give you peace and safety. He's not the man of peace. Yahushua is the one of peace. That's who's gonna get the peace out. That's who's gonna get the glory, not Esau. Esau's a failure. No, he just he like put up a facade that he can save you and kill shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Esau good at what he gonna do. That's what he did. 15-minute cities gonna fail because they're saying they should not escape. So man, them cartels, they will come right into them 15-minute cities, man. These other groups that rile up, these little radical government groups, you gonna have the military gonna splinter off. We ain't with Kamala Harris. We cannot raise banner to no Kamala Harris. We are the, whatever they want to call themselves, WF or the PF, whatever they gonna call this. Yeah, Federation. I'm talking like military wise. I think the military gonna split and break off and take their equipment. We're the new founding fathers organization, the FAAA. Some of them UN too. Yeah, they gonna break off and start their own little federation. They gonna fight America. Like they're gonna say Kamala Harris is not a real American, not a real president.
Israelites that are here, if Kamala Harris is elected or selected, whatever you want to call it, they're not having no respect. If the Israelites that are here, once Kamala gets in, they're gonna have like walls.
Start a coalition. It might be the jihad, side, and they probably got
weapons
and stuff.
They set up an IED in the fucking side of the road.
Yeah, like I said, they already in the politics part. She probably got one of her cabinet. I'm like nice C4 for her, but she's gonna do other press conference. Boom! They don't get on there. The Haji Adima. Yeah, And then the American goes crazy, chaos, man. They have so many different factions in this stuff. They already here. There's a lot of different factions. You got Ishmael, you got China, and everybody, what they say, vying for the number one spot. Okay. Everybody want to be number one. Russia, because who's number one? World news, Babylon the Great America. So that's who everybody, is gunning for. And then America's so dumb, what it say in the scriptures, a village of unwalled village. They don't let everybody in. And I said, if I was just fun, I'd be paranoid in the bug, man. I'm looking at every foreign person. Hey, man, that's like that movie they made. What type of American are you? You never know. He might have ties in other countries. He's in your thing there and learned the ways. And they're looking for chaos, man. Talk about American national security. You already gave up your security.
Another thing to think about, all these other countries, they got their own cryptocurrency, their own type of CBDC. So they're gonna go to war for that too, just to make sure when their currency, like digital currency and stuff like that, they can send them, just like how United States dollars. Yeah, the BRICS, they're gonna go to war for that their cryptocurrency as well too.
All right. Yeah, they gonna be banging for supremacy. Who gonna run it? Like you said, gonna lead to that. Like, why your currency above my currency?
Right.
We did this to bring America down. That's why it's gonna be straight chaos, man. If it's chaos, guess who's gonna show up? How y'all gonna show up with that partnership, man? And then the whole world really gonna go into panic. Then they're gonna put out there, it's aliens. Right. It's aliens out there. Everybody got something to fight the aliens. sign up young children to fight the aliens. And then, like, you got to know what's up that time. You thought we be running all kinds of media, saying the aliens giving out radiation. They do this. Don't go on no trip. You know, and how you get your own power. This thing gonna get real ugly real quick, man. You gotta know what's going on, and the truth is going on the highway heavy right now. Letting everybody know what's about to come to pass. So when it comes, you can what to say? What's that? Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. If you see that time, use the paraphrase. Hey, you gonna need that, man. A lot of people gonna lose it when they see these super soldiers, these jeans flight soldiers. A dude pop up with a cat head, a minotaur head. You know, he start doing that right now. Your average hood nigga, they gonna lose it, man. He gonna be, oh Lord, what's that? So they gonna have what Mark failing them. When they see RoboCop, you know, come up, give him orders, gun pop out his hip, you know, they gonna lose it. I thought this was movie stuff. Man, you forgot that, man. It's gonna get that crazy. It's gonna get that wild, y'all brother. And there's gonna be so many different factors in this fight for supremacy. We know through the scriptures that they're all gonna get their power to the beast. Y'all gonna do the MOTV. You know that they're gonna be on one accord on that one. But then they're gonna be, you know, about to this and that, everything gonna fall apart, it's gonna be chaos, man. Everybody gonna be fighting, trying to stay alive. You're gonna see people invading one another for a lack of bread. You thought, you know, that your neighbor was cool, gentle. He gonna be over there like Rambo, ta. You got a loaf of bread in your house. Single loaf of bread. He got hungry children in the house. I'm hungry, daddy. But this dude gonna turn raging mad crazy, draw blood, because he gotta feed his babies at the house. He'll get animalistic out here. Y'all strong? I mean, that's why they say all hell breaking loose. The people gonna be hungry.
This is Ezekiel 12 and number 20. It says, and the cities that are inhabited shall lay waste, and the land shall be desolate, and ye shall know that I am the Lord power. Hey, that just go what the brother said, man. It's gonna be crazy out here. The Lord said these cities are gonna be destroyed. These lands are gonna be in chaos. It said dead bodies are gonna be laying in the street like dumb. We coming into those times, man. You gotta have the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to know that, and to know what to do next. Because you leaning on your own understanding, like, oh yeah, it's going crazy right now. I'm gonna try to run over here and do this. Hey, if the Lord didn't tell you to put that on your spirit, I'll just tell you to be caught up me. So hey, this truth is the key to your salvation. And having this truth, you learn everything that you need to know. You learn the Lord's name, hey, you call him from man. It's the best right there. The Lord ain't hearing that in these times. He want to hear you how about sending y'all shout, not Jesus. So hey man, all hell is breaking loose. And the Lord said these cities are gonna be destroyed. We're in the midst of that now. They're already crumbling right now. It's gonna get worse on a physical level. You're really gonna see it. It's gonna be like brother said earlier, they're putting bricks on the streets, and there's gonna be loot and robbing and people breaking in and shit. It's crazy. It's gonna get crazy. And that's what the scripture is telling you, man. So you can have a leg up, so you can know.
It's gonna start at the house of Israel. The destruction gonna come on through the man. Especially the ones that like I said, ain't been trying to keep the laws commandments, being disobedient, being rebellious children. They gonna get the worst of this stuff, man. It's about to come out. That's what we're coming for. Lord about to purge, man.
I got one. This is Luke 12 and 49. If I haven't read this one already, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? You know Yahweh when he comes, he basically gonna just do the finishing blow, because mankind we're gonna be already at each other's throat to the point to where we're gonna be already destroying the earth. But if we doing it on a carnal level, when Yahweh come, he gonna turn America into basically an altar.
Wait, man, fire, purge and fire. I can be.
So another thing that I wanted to mention is that even though we're telling you, based on our own personal imagination of what's gonna happen, just like when we read Jeremiah 30 and 7, it said it's gonna be a time such as never was before. So even Yahweh Shah said it that my thoughts are not your thoughts, and these are my ways and your ways. So Yahweh Shah warning you that, but we're telling you what we read in the scriptures. All we can tell you what we can think of, what we can conjure up in our own personal mind, but everything we're talking about is going to be a whole lot worse than what we described. That's why
scriptures actually said that everybody's landing in the street.
Yeah, it's okay. That's gonna be dead body, gonna be dead, all of that. But you know, with the Jacob stuff, everything that we're pretty much imagining right now, it's gonna be 10 times worse. Just think about that. You know, but that's why when we talk about Jacob struggle, it says such a time as never was before. So there ain't gonna be a time where the time we're speaking about it's not gonna be, you know, historically recorded, like I said before. You know, like World War I, World War II, that was all historically recorded. A lot of people died in those times, but for this particular time we talk about, it's gonna be unimaginable. You know, that's how bad it's gonna be.
Just like the scripture says, my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yeah.
We thinking that it's going to be bad, but the Lord, hey, it's going to be way worse when the Lord comes. Because He's just sitting up here, sitting in the heavens, looking down, like, man, I can't wait to destroy this place. Look at my people fucking up. Look at them following after these heathens. The Lord says He's going to destroy those who destroy the earth, and shit. The earth, the scripture says, is the Lord's footstool. So He's really looking at it every day, looking at it like, man, look how fucked up my footstool is, man. Man, I'm about to turn this shit up.
Anger's been kindled, like crazy. They gotta spend the great.
Yeah, I have a point. It's gonna be so bad that like these mighty men, they're gonna be shitting on themselves, gonna be snitching on themselves. They're gonna be fainting and dying from what they see. Like
Having heard said that when the Luke Fairbury, when the first scripture says a man's heart shall faint in this time. And so that's how bad it's gonna be. Like when they see some wickedness, you know, because you used to seeing a person, you know, you got regular days that you seeing a person getting shot, getting killed in front of them. That don't affect them. That's not gonna be nothing compared to when they see shit that just gonna cause people to have heart attacks. That's the type of level of destruction with that Yahweh Shah gonna bring on America, aka Babylon.
If you're gonna do when you see a newly created creature that the Lord comes build on the spot, just warming down the street, you don't even know what to do. You're like, what the fuck?
They showed that in that movie. What was that movie? It's on Amazon. Tomorrow War. Them newly created creatures, they was taking over. It was something off the chain.
Yeah, I remember that.
Stuff, yeah. So they kind of showed the program that it's gonna be like that. I said a lot of these many good Jakes ain't ready, man. Two-thirds ain't ready. They made their minds nowhere near ready for what's to come. They only go about what Esau told them. I'm gonna go to a little precept, a couple precepts to talk about that violence. It's Ezekiel 7:23. It says, make a change, but the land is full of bloody crime. The city is full of violence. 24. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses, and also make the pomp of the strong to see, and their holy places shall be defined. Verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. That shows you right there, like it's brother, everything all the brothers been saying, man. The strong, the prompt, hey, the strong gonna cease, man. You saw a little Ray on the block, a little gangster dude. Like he was the baddest thing. You gonna find out, man, that dude ain't nothing, man. He gonna be crying, peeing on himself when he starts seeing these super soldiers and these robots and all the murder and bloodshed and all the dead bodies you walk and see when you come out the house. Because it said, I should bring the worst of the heat. So we're gonna see with Ishmael, we're gonna be that wild man again. You're gonna see beheaded bodies, burnt bodies, intestines laying all on the street. They done got gutted and butted and all that type of stuff, man. And it's gonna be very common. Yeah. Brain fragments hanging out, eyeball over there. It's gonna be common to see that. We ain't even talk about this, but we just talk about just the normal violence. We ain't even talk about the people that's probably, if they can't find food, they're gonna turn around and try to eat other people. Cannibalism, man, cannibalism. That's in the prison. You might see that. You might go down the block. It's like 3 people like savages eat somebody's gut.
some zombies, man.
Yeah, they look at you like, oh, you next. Meat, you gotta run. You know, they'll pre-eat people. It's gonna get bad like that.
It's going to be things that's going to happen that we haven't been desensitized to. Go through all of the movies and all that. You know, we haven't seen. We're going to see stuff that they haven't even imagined. We can't even imagine we're going to ever see. You know, they haven't desensitized us to all of the shooting. You know, when people get stabbed, that ain't nothing now. Even though if you haven't seen it in person, you didn't seen it happen so much in movies, and it's been so realistic that wouldn't be a shock to you. But like y'all saying, it's going to be things that we're going to see that Esau has to desensitize us to when people are going to be falling out.
We talking like when we talking about cannibalism, we talking about like people they gonna have like, you know, butcher house for people. You know, like you know how with a butcher house they hang the meat upside down. You gonna see people's body hanging upside down, getting them ready to be cooked on the grill.
Like them
Like a
Hamites.
wild man with a skinned person.
Yeah.
He wearing a mask. Somebody he done skinned and took their face off. He got
Yeah,
their face on.
that's in that movie. You ever seen that old movie, Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah. Chainsaw Massacre.
I was about to say,
There's a
Chainsaw
song
Massacre.
in that movie where it says, Jeepers Creepers, where did you get so high? I'm like, God, that's terrible, man. That's the feel we trying to tell you. This is the reason why you need your how about you outside these times, man.
No. About to be wild. It's gonna start with civil unrest. You know, it might be fighting over gas price. It might raise the gas $8 a gallon. That would start civil war overnight. How I'm supposed to get to work? How I'm supposed to make a living? Government like, oh well. And people like, oh well. I go get my AR-15 and we'll go get little Billy Bob and we're gonna storm the Capitol. And it starts just like that. You know, so it's very easy. The setup is already there. The stuff's already set up, man. I'll take the phone call, raise the gas prices up, they'll take this from the people. The Esau's all about freedom. Liberate. They love it with the Constitution. The Constitution says, you know, so when the elite deviate from that, Esau feels slighted. Like, I'm supposed to have my white privilege. How dare you take something from me and take my white privilege, man? We got to get the guns and fight. It's gonna start. They gonna kick it off. It's gonna be the Edomites get round up. And, you know, Jake like a follower. When Esau get to fight for their country, they gonna be, I gotta fight for my country, man. They gonna get out there and want to fight too. And Esau like, we ain't never like you, nigga. They gonna blame it on Jake. Jake dumb butt. It's like, what was it? The beginning of that Civil War movement that Jake was out there with them damn Edomites. They left his ass out there stuck. His ass got shot up. Like, you ain't even been out there with him. There's a lot of Jacob go out here and fight with Esau because all they know and believe in is Babylon the Great America. And the Lord, like I said earlier, the Lord, like, man, that's the most rebellious, most degenerate plant. I got something for your butt, man. If anybody trying to ride with, they're gonna hang you. I'm gonna have to string you up right after the Trump rally, you know. And then we're not gonna feel sorry for JC like he's been out there with Esau. Like I said earlier, they said never trust our enemy. Esau's your enemy, man. They got to know that. They said you got a lot of Jakes don't even know that. That's why a lot of them gonna keep judging.
Even the ones that do tell the truth, they just like, man, I don't believe you. You know, they under that strong delusion. That's the worst place to be in right there. You under strong when we tell you that Esau's your enemy and then you still go hunting with his motherfucking ass. Man, that's a bad place to be in right there, man.
They gonna do it. They don't care. They gonna still go out there with them and get messed up. They gonna be the first ones to start getting judgment. And that's because they disobeyed their first commandment. Never trust thy enemy. Esau about to cry. He said, Trump go to jail. Down to rob. Get ready. Because that's their biggest fear right now. I'm looking at Esau, he's trying to run these pestilences. I'm like, ain't nobody paying attention to that. They worry about their boy Trump. That's their biggest worry. They worry about gas prices, food prices, and Trump. And they think Trump can fix all those other issues. They believe he's going to lower the gas prices, lower the food, stop the war. I'm looking like, well, y'all know, this World War III is the problem. Trump can't stop that. But they believe Trump can. They believe Trump is like the answer to all their problems.
Even though we're coming out of the scriptures and telling people that there's gonna be somebody on the comment board scoffing, that ain't true, that ain't that, that ain't this. And let's just let you know that their wisdom is gone, man. It's gonna be a Jake to do that shit, man. And they don't have the wisdom, understanding the knowledge of the Lord. They don't have that fear of the Lord on them. And that's gonna be a detriment to their health, man, because they're gonna end up getting caught in finish. So the wise man is Proverbs 1 and 5. It says, wise men will hear and will increase learning. See, there's gonna be somebody on the comment board here that's like, nah, hell no, I'm about to go the other way. They think it's bullshit. Somebody open the left gonna hear this and be like, this. They coming out of the scriptures. Everything they saying is backed up by the book. So let me look up and see, because I got a little bit of time. It says, the wise man will hear and will increase learning, and the man of understanding shall attain to wise counsel, man. And that's exactly what we did. And that's exactly what somebody else who, the hope of elect is gonna hear. But if those of 2/3, they gonna hear this message and be like, man, y'all just reaching. You know, that ain't gonna happen. Esau is my friend.
Hey, Charleston White said, the American Trump supporting Edomites are gonna be my friend at these times, and they're gonna end up, hey, getting hung on a tree or getting burnt up alive, or get used as a shield or something.
And that blows my mind when they say we reaching. I'm like, you got all this stuff going on. Did Ukraine not invade Russia? What are you talking about? Is Iran not talking about attacking Israel? Is the dollar not collapsing? What the hell you mean we reaching?
Are these big nations not rising up against Babylon the Great?
Man, it's in your face. Are they not promoting the microchip in your face? What the hell you mean reach? It's easy. You ain't reaching for nothing. We go right on YouTube and show you biblical prophecy in your face. Earthquakes happening at a big time astronomical rate now. Notice the earthquake things happening in Russia, and it's like big. It's like 4.0s and higher happening all kind of places. So earthquakes, diverse places happening. You got uproars of the people. Bangladesh is rebelling against their government. Europe is on the verge of collapse. They're rebelling against their government. So I'm like, what the hell you mean to reach? I ain't got to reach for nothing. All I got to do is go right over to TikTok and YouTube, and I can put it all in your face. So what I'm talking about, some people that's like ducking their head under cover. Like the boogeyman won't get me from undercover. You know, the robber come in, he duck under cover. Man, he just gonna off your butt under the cover. Thank you. I ain't gotta like look in your eyes when I'm murdered. That's not getting rid of the boogeyman. It's because and that's where Jake, like I said, that's what Mo Jake said, especially the gangsters. They're scared. So what they do is they deny that it's happening. Like, yeah, that's like ducking your head under cover. I look at them like a little bitty child, like one of my children. It ain't happening. Real quick, is Isaiah, they're going back over the I was just saying, Isaiah 30:9, it said that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that would not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophet, prophesy not, unto us right things, speak unto us fool things, prophesy deceit.
Yeah, they want to hear Esau was their friend, and this place is going to last for another 30 years, 40 years, maybe 100 years. Their house is going to continue forever, but it's not going to happen like that, man. Hey, the scripture said chaos and destruction going to come. You should embrace that, man. Because hey, when that chaos and destruction come in, that's the kingdom of heaven on the other side. That's the death of this place and the rise of Yasharallah, man. And if you're in the right spirit, you want to see this place go down and you get rolled up to the top because you've been at the bottom for so long. For the 2/3 Jake, they like the front and the Christian table. They want to stay at the bottom. They want to be included in there with their enemy, man. And be on equal playing field whenever we're a better people. As the scripture says.
And I got a precept the back of what you just said right there. All that said. Exodus 15:3. It's like you should be ready for war. You should be what the Lord wants. Exodus 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So if the Lord is a man of war, you need to be a man of war. You need to get your warrior spirit on. You need to get ready for war. You're ready to see all kinds, unaliving, things of that nature. Another thing about a man of war, the man of war is going to know who their enemies are. You got to know who the enemy is to even go to war. Yeah. You got to know who the enemy is. So you should be getting your war paint on, man, spiritually, mentally and spiritually. And then that'll carry you to the physical. The full armor. Armor up, the whole armor of truth. You need truth, you know what's going on. So, like I said earlier, if the Lord is a man of war, you need to be a man of war, not wanting some peace and wanting to get with your enemy. Man, Esau not gonna do that. And if we just give Esau this, if we bow down, he won't do us like that.
Scripture tells you many a time, gird up the loins of your mind, gird up your loins, show yourself as a man. And then the Lord himself, he even quoted that he was an austere man. I mean, he was a strong, no nonsense, no playing man.
Yeah, and then reading on in Isaiah 30:11 right here too, because these are the very same mindset right here. So this is why they don't want everything to do it. And it said, get you out of the way. Isaiah 30:11 it said, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to seek before us. And so that goes into when the I said, go to the Lord of your mind, basically. Turn up the Lord of your mind, you put on the whole armor of Yahweh and Yahweh. Right? You got third that don't believe who our enemies are. They basically get rid of that army right here, because this is their mindset. They said, no, the Holy One of Israel before. That means they get rid of their identity.
Yeah. They're not scared, they're not afraid of what they do to them for doing that. It's going back to Proverbs 1:7.
It says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. See, we giving out the wisdom and instructions. It's like we gain instructions. We giving it out freely. The scriptures gives you the scriptures is the wisdom, is understanding the instructions of the Most High. And the fear of the Lord, man, is the beginning of it. And like the precept he just read, he said they shun their power, man. They don't have the fear of the Most High, so they're not going to get this. And that's going to be a detriment for them. Wisdom is a gift. You gotta have that. That's a life-saving gift right there. A lot of people over here are walking about as fools, not even knowing.
And reading on in Isaiah chapter 30 and 12. And it says, wherefore thus says the Lord, thus says the Holy One of Israel, because you despise his word.
Yeah, you despise the word. You don't have the fear of the Lord. So hey, you're not gonna be protected in that thing.
And it says, and trust in oppression.
Hey, man, trust in your own self, man. You're living
Okay, let me
your
do
own
one more.
understanding. And since you laid in your own understanding, hey, you're gonna be you're gonna lay on the ground as dust, as dung.
And then it says, in perverseness, and say thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, dwelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly in an instant, and at an instant.
Living in Babylon the Great and all the perverseness. This place play on your flesh. All the bullshit, the alphabet agendas, and all the wickedness this place push. Jake like to stay on that, man. Jake like want to live in that type of world instead of these scriptures, man. And that's going to be a detriment to us.
That's another reason why we bring up Micah 2 and 10. It says the vine did depart. Meaning your mindset should not be trying to build up Babylon the Great. Because the scriptures even said that Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. Because when you read Jeremiah 49, when he said we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed,
They're trying to build a sinking ship.
right? So that's why when you say rise ye depart, because it's not your rest, it shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. So when I mention all the the alphabet agenda, the LBGT, whatever, and all of the adultery, the sin and adultery here, you trying to hold on to this place, that's what it's polluted. All right? And this is why you need to let go of this place and get into the ways of Yahweh shop. That's what your mind need to be on.
They said the rise and depart, man. You got to depart from here, man. Like, what's here left of? There ain't nothing here, man. You're supposed to be chatting it down this place.
The only thing that left for you is death. That's it.
If you're still trying to live here, man, you're gonna get destroyed in this place. That remind me of that precept that said a wise man building his house on the rock, which is the Lord. Right. See this plus, if you build your house on sand, that's inside evil's kingdom, man. You're gonna get destroyed with it. Everything is going down. Everybody's against each other. So why would you want to build your house on a place that's falling?
That's the spirit. I'm gonna bump up on that precept that I brought out earlier. They go in right what y'all was saying. So this is Exodus 15 and 2. The Lord is my strength and song, and he's become my salvation. He is my God, and I refer him a habitation. My father's God, and I will exalt him. That's what we should be doing right there, man. Make your habitation of the Lord. That's why I said built on that rock on your house shop. Everything should be put on your house shop, man. If your stuff is on Babylon the Great, you're gonna be destroyed with Babylon the Great. Straight up. It's like I said earlier on something too. You got the alphabet agenda. I put in an article, I don't know if y'all seen it. They said they have more calls this year for alphabet health than they've ever in the history of the USA since they started 2006. So that's war right there. You're gonna have straight people, heterosexual people versus alphabet agenda. They might be having a little parade walking down the street. They might want to get more, physical outlandish, like, oh, you got a daughter, you teaching, your children right, you straight. They might want to start fighting straight people. They say,
I remember that time there was an article came out there. Alphabet people were buying up guns.
God. So the war set up. They gonna say, alphabet agenda might say, for us to thrive, we gotta get rid of all the straight people. Which is straight, yeah. Because I'm like, bro, you're the reason we're here. Me laying down with your mama laying down with your dad, that's why you're here. So if you get rid of all of heterosexual people, you have an end. But see, they got them in a sway. They say, oh, we'll just do lab created. They looking at technology. We'll just create humans in a lab. Extract, and do it that way. Lab created baby. That's how, they believe in science and technology. That's why they're doing hormone therapy, getting the surgery. They believe in technology. They'll be your first people to take the MOTP. Y'all better gender. They'll take their MOTD with flying colors. They're already ready for it. They're like, by time, goddamn it, put me in the system. You know, I'll better gender take it. And once they take it, they gonna get like, they hate heterosexual people, straight people. They look at this, they like, he like, you know, he's a God fearing man. They'll say he's a Jesus man. You know, they'll try to attack you, but then a big enough mob say if you by yourself and it's 30, they got their little Daisy Dukes on and they funny boom. And they might try to get at you at first. Fine like now, don't swing that way. What? You know what they got? They say in Atlanta they got them. They got mobs in Atlanta. They go around and they ravish dudes.
The booty bandits.
Yeah. They talk about this. Yeah. They got those. They say in Atlanta they come around. They say 30 D. You get caught slipping, they're gonna sign on you. And they say they'll beat you up. And they take it, man. So they gonna get involved. These folks might get more law, more back into them. And they might feel like they stay right. Like you offending them if you don't bend over. Or get them no head.
It's early 24. You should like gay niggas. Yeah, you should like transgender. You ain't a real man unless you had a transgender.
Are you offending me? How dare you say you don't want my rod in your backside? You ain't gonna put your rod in my backside. That's offensive. I'm about to fight you. Are they gonna go get, little Ray TT shit and Salt Santana, and they gonna come down 50 deep in some band and try to snatch you up and have their way. They're doing that in Atlanta right now, man. They gonna get voted. Especially if Kamala Harris getting off. Democrat, they all about the alphabet agenda. So watch for that war. Straight people are like, look here, man, they're defective. We gotta knock them off. All of them need to go. You got that war coming. Straight versus
It was groups of those in Louisiana. Like, you go to Mardi Gras time, you look see groups of those people around and walking down the street.
I had encountered with them when I was on Bourbon Street, man. They, like I just said, they was in a group. And man, the Lord had him. I'm backed up. I had a bottle. I I'm cracked the fuck over the head with the bottle. They ran up. I thought they were gonna rob him. They were trying to get some rod and stuff. I was like, God damn, it's like 30 of y'all on the block, man. What the hell? I was afraid. I had my shoes tied tight. The said they're fruit. I was gonna hit one of the bottle and run. But, I thought they was coming to rob me. They trying to see where I'm at. They bike, what's up, man? They grabbed me. I thought, oh hell no.
They just had that. They just had that red dress run in Louisiana. For all them trannies they was doing like a marathon in a dress.
That's so symbolic too and spiritual. Red dress. That symbolizes blood running in New York. Their blood running the minute.
Hey, to go back to your point you was about the alphabet people, they like technology or they trust in it. One of the things that Esau has done, they trying to get to where you can make a baby without actually heterosexual people having sex, and they just get the different things from the different people and put it in the bubble like the Matrix.
Yeah,
so that they can have
money right there, man.
Huh?
They betting on that too.
I don't know if they completed it, but that's what they trying to do.
Yeah. I was saying they promoted. They trying to say they can already do it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the Momo promoted like, we don't need straight people. Some little tranny on there. We don't need straight people. You see the technology? We can make babies without y'all. I was like, oh shit. It made them more prideful.
Yeah.
That goes to what Isaiah when he said he's trying to be like the Most High, because we know that Yahweh can kill and he make alive. And that right there, that technology is very demonic. That's Esau either trying to overthrow Yahweh Yahweh. Yeah.
That's a fake miracle. Right, that's a fake miracle doing from the people. That tranny, he was emboldened from that. He was all hyped up and talking noise. Like a straight person next to him, he probably beat him up. The way he was talking, he was riled up.
Hey, but that situation with they talk about in the lab with the little bubble thing, the one thing that they ain't really counting on is the fact that Yahweh ain't gonna be with that. So even if they can get egg and the cell to get together, he ain't gonna be with it to where he gonna be putting the soul in that egg. Because they say when a man and a woman have sex, when they conceive, it's a spark. And that's the Most High putting the soul into that embryo. But he ain't gonna be doing that in the lab with Esau doing no wicked shit like that.
Like a mom chewing on shit. Yeah, my thing is, what if the lights go out? All that is predicated on technology. What happens when it loses power or the back computer don't work? Because all that stuff probably needs like constant, refrigeration. Or I don't know what all it needs. It needs all that stuff going on. And what happens when that power breaks? You got a bunch of hardheads out here thinking it's food in there. They raid it. It's like I said, man, it's not gonna last, man. Lord gonna overthrow them, man. It's gonna be a bunch of they gonna mess the facility up.
That already happened with the they didn't talk to all of these women into worry about your career and freeze your eggs, and these women, 20 years ago they done froze their eggs. Now that they 40, they going back and finding out. Hey man, we had a lightning strike. Your shit been gone for like 10 years. Your shit thawed out like 10 years ago. It's a wrap.
Hey, they probably devastated.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna procreate. Like that, I gotta get with a man. And like I said, they did probably go you miss your window. Trusting in Esau.
That's all I'm ready to say. That's what you get for trusting in your enemy right there.
Yeah, you watch Esau thought you can get it in. This devil technology, all the technology gonna fail. That's what I'm saying. Hey, like I said, they ain't probably covered that woman. Like I done did some stupid stuff. But grandma and them didn't do that. I froze my egg. This devil promised me I could freeze my egg, get my egg back, then have a baby, have a career, and now she's saying that's not so. So they done killed off a whole little dream. And that's her fault. She could have got with some young dude and did the way her grandma and them did. Build the family with a dude that you're going with your career, not too trouble, man. Plus, look, now you ain't got no man when all the structure fall out. You ain't got no covering. Now you got to run the Esau, this MOTB, and you don't give a damn about that either. You like, if you over quota, step to the left, all y'all get laid out. I can only protect so many, or you want to get so many racks.
With spirit that all of these things is a witness against the Babylon the Great. But even if you go into the history of Genesis, the 19th chapter, where it speaks about Sodom and Gomorrah, that should tell you right there. What did Yahweh try to do with Sodom and Gomorrah? He destroyed it with fire and brimstone. And here it is, you got America against Babylon the Great. They're doing the same thing, worse than what Sodom and Gomorrah is doing. And you think, somehow in your mind, you think America still got another 10 to 30 years. Man, that's madness right there, man. And that goes back to what we talked about, that strong delusion. So if you think that Yahweh destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah back in the old days, back in the days of Abraham and Lot, when you read about them, what makes you think that America is gonna come out a lot better than Sodom and Gomorrah, man?
Like I said, we 20 times faster now, man. We got transformers, man. I'm gonna do a lesson for women. There was a transformer on dude's lodge. Y'all see that?
No,
up there.
I ain't know.
The transformer looked like a farm prize. The young dude, he didn't want to believe it was a transformer. The transformer tell him like, I'm trans. He's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. He's He's like, I'm this. And he told dude to stand up. Dude was like, I ain't standing up. So the trans showed him that the hormones.
Yeah,
they still didn't believe it. Like, man, you was not no woman. And what tripped me out, dude got annoyed to where he just switched the voice up like, I ain't standing up. I was like, damn, the voice came like demonic. Because it talked like a woman, had that little sweetness.
Oh, yeah.
You still gonna let me come trans? Like, they kept poking. And then it's like, I ain't standing up. I'm not doing that. They like, oh, I was just looking back like, damn. Look how this thing disguised his voice and look like it. Man, they say really Jake got his life saved. Like, say if he didn't tell him the truth and he met him. Man, the way his voice was, he said, you're gonna take mine. They get messed up. Or you drink something, you go over the you think you got a bad chick house, you got the iron pulled up. They gonna think he drink the iron, all of a sudden he passed out. Yeah, he just wake up outside, little booty hole in his hand.
One footy on.
Yeah, one footy on. Hey, granddad, hey, come to me and let him out. Like, God damn it, And then look, that creates violence. Now Jake like, hey, I gotta get that dude.
Yeah, you're gonna get 20 years.
Yeah, I gotta get that dude.
Man, it's already been news clips about the situation.
Yeah.
When they got catfish and what the Jake do, he ended up killing him. And you know how wicked this society is, because in the scriptures it says that you're supposed to put the people to death anyway. Right? You're supposed to unalive them. But what America gave Babylon to do because the breaking? They persecuted him. Basically sent him to jail for whatever, however many years that they went to jail for. But that to tell you how wicked this society is, man. That's why
Break that hostility. Yeah, war right there. They're gonna start backing them up, giving them a boldness. It's gonna be. I said nowadays, I look at young Drake. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. You don't really know what the talking to no more. They're taking hormones. Them things on the chest could have been real. They get hips. They're taking hormones, and like this, I know that this place is so wicked. They probably giving them like grants. They probably getting that for free.
Oh yeah,
Like this, that won't give you medicine to really, or real herbs to heal you.
I heard they did that in the military. They want to switch.
They giving it to them for free, huh?
Yeah, in the military.
So you don't know what you get, man. They just say we passed our point. That's gonna start a war. You gonna have straight heterosexual versus alphabetic gender. That division. You got that division going on. We got division on now. They're trying to bring up pedophilia. That's gonna bring division. That's gonna bring, straight war like that. People like, I'll be damned if you mess with my child. Esau wants that. Esau's already into pedophilia. So now he's trying to make it legal. That will start a war. That will start civil unrest.
They say you're gonna be outside of the community, like the chip. You're gonna be outside of civilization. You're gonna be banned. It's basically the same thing they're saying about the chip. That if you don't accept being the pedos and what they're doing, they call it MAP or something like that. If you're against that, then you're gonna be outside of society. You're gonna be shunned,
Outside.
or just not even accepted.
Yes, minor respected person.
Yeah, so MAP.
That's horrible. They got a whole organization for it. That's gonna cause civil unrest. Eve will certainly they feel a certain way about their child. Esau like, I got the right to, hit little Jaquan in the back. So he ain't gonna go for that. I know that at this point in time, I've seen more Jake fathers ever in my lifetime. A lot of Jakes in their sons' lives now. So that's not gonna fly, man. They gonna put that, that Glock 42 you talking about hitting, little TK in the back, like you got me messed up all the way. You already know, that's gonna be straight war right there. He saw like, well, MAP and the Constitution says and the new law, I have a right to little Cynthia.
They got another one called NAMBLA. I think it's like National Association of Man Boy Love.
Yeah, I think MAP is like the old dude and a young female, but then the NAMBLA, like he just said, that's for like even a little boy and shit. The NAMBLA.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fly.
That sounds crazy.
That's gonna start straight civil unrest, straight war. And that's gonna open everybody's eyes. That's gonna back us up. We're like, hold up. You mean tell me this is a godly kingdom and you got grown men want to get the backside of little 4 and 5 year olds? You mean to tell me that's right? So then you got a war. And look, they'll use that MAP and that NAMBLA to ban the Bible. You gotta take the scriptures out to make that go into play.
Yeah.
You gotta take the Bible out. And that's gonna start. That's automatic war. When they ban this Bible, ban this word, you can't come out here and preach no more. You can't come out the scriptures. Automatic war. Go ahead,
That's the head tribe. Esau doing all that shit. They're a bunch of weirdos.
God.
That's why they coming from like a bunch of weirdos.
Amalek. They aren't like that. They say the biggest alphabet agenda parades is in Tel Aviv, in the Holy Land.
that's when they call it the Talmud
Talmud.
Talmud. Yeah. That's all in there. But you can look this up online. Like we ain't just talking. You can literally Google it right now, and it'll tell you that the Talmud they actually practice those homosexuality. They accept it.
They're trying to get rid of the Bible. The Talmud is the head jurisdiction, the religion of the whole world. They'll have their religion be in place. And as they're trying to do, they got to take out the old word. The old word is back on the word of Yahweh Shah. That's what Esau said. And now they want to bring up the Talmud. They're like, man, it's on service no more. You can't go got the book, bring the scriptures out, the truth is out. It worked for us at first because we put it in a long format, slave Bible format. Right. Now Jake started reading again. Now the truth is out. Now it doesn't serve me no more. So I'm going to pull my Talmud out and we'll use that as the new world religion. And that's going to start a straight war. You got a lot of Edomites praise on the Bible. They're not going to accept, they're not going to accept that Talmud. I'm like, what? You want to molest children? We got a lot of Christian 2/3 jakes who stuck in the plantation Christianity. Sweet baby Jesus, they ain't gonna go for it either.
That's when they gonna overstep and offend them, huh? Everything else they do is cool. When you take away my Bible, oh no, you gotta take away my Bible in the name of Jesus, and they gonna fight over that. You know, you take away their Bible, now you gonna, he already got demons on him, been a punch Christianity. Now you know, activated. You taking away his book, and it's gonna be on. Oh, we gonna sit back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be straight chaos in this place, man. Because it's getting away from your house by Shah, and they're trying to establish their childhood with complete wickedness, complete opposite of what the Bible says. That's why that one chick got her little wake up call. What's her name? Candace Owens. She said Christ is King, and they fired her butt. Remember, Christ was like, what? Say it again. She's like, Christ is King. Out of here. Then she started going on all the Jake podcasts, trying to suck up after she done got her little, a lot of them they wake up call. Tommy Sotomayor. That's why I like them red pill dudes. Oh, them was a bunch of coons. Yeah, all them red pill dudes.
You got counsel? You got counsel?
No, he got his wake up call.
Oh.
One conservative dude told him, like, basically, like, you don't like this. And then right on the live, he said, looking stupid. I was like, yeah, that's your ass get. Backing them up. A lot of them getting their wake up call. Fresh and fit, all of them. He started starting like, man, I don't like y'all niggas. I like your content, I'm subscribed to it, but at the end of the day, it's fuck y'all niggas.
They like the NBA.
Like, dang. And like all the people, other content, like, I told you they didn't like you. You know, they build up on their content after that. What's it, Tariq and Steve? You know, he turned her leg off. See that dumb nigga? You got his wake up call. I told you. Now we foundational black Americans, they get. So I'm saying all of them getting their wake up call, man. And that's their division being created. Now you can't stand on that no more. That's why I don't like the red pill dudes, man. They all formed out. I say, hey, that's cool that my job's starting to wake up. But these all turning on the school. They didn't want to come to me, man, tell you, but we gotta stick together. I'm like, nigga, you was just over here talking to this goddamn devil. Now this devil cussed you out. Now you want to come over here and see where I'm at. I ain't about to take your little punk ass. When the devil growl up and take you out, that's you. You know? The Sambo, that's that individual. We talk about them who started camp. They're losing their Sambos and even kids are turning on Esau. They say even the East like, no, I ain't with them. Remember I did a lesson, the military chick in Space Force? Yeah. She's all like, I'm starting to see something. The prophecy happening. And she right there in that uniform. Like, sound like you lose support of your East, man. That's been your biggest benefactor. So I can, an evil motherfucker. She could get all round up and no, pick up me fucked on the set. Whoop de whoop. Let's say, good luck. Right.
Hey, most of these, they woke up when they found out that immigrant was getting more on her food stamps. Man, that turned a lot of these off. They were talking crazy about that.
Kamala Harris, when she did that little thing with Bacon the Man, they backfired. They all like, man, that made us look bad. We are more than twerking and this and that. I'm like, dang.
Hey, what you see on social media? All you do, get a camera in her face and twerk.
Nah, but then when it looked bad though, you want to back up. Now it's backing off. So all the red pill dudes, that's why I got my passport. You see them? That ain't looking better. So that her saying Esau's shame started to be seen. When Esau's shame started to be seen, it started to make Eve's shame being seen. Now you got this new movement of Eve. I'm wearing my matching shirt. Right now I'm doing this and that. You got a lot more red pill Eve starting to pop on the scene. We out of order. They started to be like, oh girl, what's her name? Shari Ali. Now it's a bunch of red pill Eves coming up making content. They popping it. We out of order. And we need to obey the man. I said, boy, look at the power of how I see I was shot. Now they started, that whole tune has changed. The government is not for us. Women, I did one lesson. That one lesson like, if Sonya Matthew had a man, she'd still be alive. We need a man now. I'm like, oh, dummy, now you get it. Now you get it. I'm like, shit, they already got their passports. I seen that too. She did that video because she said if a man was there, they wouldn't even allow the cops to come in the house. God. Now Eve starts saying, now I'm starting to see Eve on the video, the white man is the devil. The white man is the Edomite. I didn't happen to watch the video of that. So I'm like, oh shit, Eve. That's why you got to bring in this destruction coming in fast because you're losing support. The so-called black women. Oh, I bet black women's mad now when women that hair salon who are their hair out there.
and they didn't give it to him. They threw it in the dumpster instead. He felt like, damn, man, forget these days. He wouldn't let me have no her. Then all the women look like that's a damn shame. We fight for her, but we gonna fight for our son. We gonna fight for our men, but black women out there for her, we looking real bad. So I'm like, hey, man, Lord is exposing everything right now. And Esau just support his women, got Edomite women that just early things. She was all on Jake podcast. He trying to get up, Jake. He's trying to do. He got on there and talk about, we doing this, doing that. We need to, fall up under the man.
Well, she got her thing, she kind of switched back to the Edomite style, or putting on racist motherfucking shit.
Oh, you talking about
just early thing.
yeah, early thing.
Yeah. They all like that. We said she wanted to get her a date though. But she, they Edomites, man. That's why I can't never mess with them. They're gonna report back to their spirit. Exactly. Especially when all hell break loose. They're gonna go with their kind. But Esau's losing support, man. That's how he's losing the war. He's losing the narrative. Their cover cash is coming down. So with that, it's making a lot of facts pop up that's against him, man. This group, that group, and now they see him. And everybody's starting to finger point at Esau. Edom like, man, you the devil. You the one passing these laws. You the reason why we can't get along. So that's the Lord bumping up against this devil about to come at him. So that's why now he's like, I gotta strike now. While I got some semblance of power, while I'm still, got some organization, I still got things under my belt, I gotta strike now. And as he's about to strike, his stuff is all loose. It's all getting disorganized, scattered. You got cartels probably like, hey man, we do our own thing. We don't listen to the United States government. What you talking about? We bigger than that, boy. You know we took over Mexico? No.
Cartels own Mexico.
Yeah, they probably bumping up against America. America probably gave them a little gun, a little money. They get in, they Shango to Mango, Mango. And they hey, I'm not rolling this car no more. You gave me what I wanted. I was like, it's mine now. You got Hamites starting to bubble up against Esau. I never thought I'd ever see that. An African bubble up to the so-called white man. It's happening now. We were not happy. They tell them we don't need your foreign aid. So I'm like, damn, everybody bubble up against you, man. Ishmael, he kissed Esau butt real good. Now they over there in the hard. I'm like, God dang.
I think they got the number 3 army in the world right now too. The Indians.
But
they got 1 billion people.
Yeah, they all like shit. Hey man, Muhammad over here. So I'm looking at he like it ain't looking good, man. But as far as us, we gotta watch out, man. We got like the occupant said, we gotta stay within the Lord because it's about to be a lot of fighting out here, man. A lot of war, gender war, sexual war, political war, money war, food war. You name it, it's there, man. All kind of divisions. War on top of war. Family war. It's my heritage. No, this goes to my side of the family. Now your auntie was a war. She helped her whatever belonged to her. Your wife can't get that help, right? It's gonna be all kind of wars, man. War is coming, man. You gotta wrap your mind around that. Don't be looking for peace. Peace comes after the war is fought. Forget war ready, what we're saying. It's not gonna happen. Cause hey, if you like that, man, you an easy target, you easy work, man. They're gonna run through you real easy. You're not ready. Gonna be crying.
It's all in the scripture, man. What was it? Shabbat 2:1, when it says, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All of those things in the scripture, man. So this is what we're not trying to tell you just to be fear mongering. We're trying to tell you to fear Yahweh Shai. But and the fact that you having this mindset of saying, hey man, I hope we don't go to World War III, man, it ain't up to you. But the scripture what Isaiah with the 55:11, he said, my word will not come back void. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's going to happen.
This place is too wicked to continue. This is yeah, I'm gonna read this one. Oh my God, this is it says this is Second Esdras 15 and let's start at 4. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Those who don't believe in the scriptures, who shun the words of the Lord, who believe on Esau. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. We was talking about there's gonna be all kinds of wars, civil unrest, and death and destruction everywhere. Famines, pestilence, everything. The Lord said this. And why is the reason? For the wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Who runs the earth? Esau Edom. He's doing all the dumb moves, which is he's not trying to do it. The Lord's making him do it to fulfill prophecy, and it's shooting himself in the foot. It said, for the wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So all the wickedness on this earth, man, Esau even pushed out across the nations. It's making the nations mad. People are waking up like, nah, you the devil. Well, we know who the corporate is. You got everybody against each other. You got everybody like is in the fucking powder keg trying to blow up on each other. It's you. And that's because the awesome works are fulfilled. The Lord is about to bring all the plagues on the earth and destroy each other. And those who joined up with them.
Real quick, I got one more precept too, man, because this is for all the non-believers and naysayers, they try to deny what we're saying. Because even the Apostle Paul said in Romans chapter 3, verse 3, he said, for what if some did not believe? He said, shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shah without faith? And in verse 4, he said, Yahweh Shah forbid. Yeah, let Yahweh Shah be true, but heavy man and liar. Right? And so that's what I was talking about when we said Isaiah 55 and 11, he said that his word will not come back void. So all of these scriptures, and you can really look at history and tell you, like even in Revelation the 9th chapter, they tell you that the first world passed and two worlds come thereafter. And the second world passed. That's World War I, World War III. And all of those things came to pass. And the scriptures say, this will bring in the scripture 2,000 years ago. And you still have a hard time believing his word. So, that's the problem on you, man. Y'all about to gave you up to be a son of Luke. Okay, so it says, but let every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome, and when thou art judged. All right? So you don't want to be in that place where you still have a hard time believing the words that we're saying, man. But that's a bad place to be in. Right? If y'all about to be outside, he gonna just like Doctor said, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithful, man. So that's gonna be your downfall right there, man. You know? That's Revelation 11 and 14. Second world's past, third world coming quicker. So World War III will happen. Before that happens, you're gonna have a bunch of civil unrest and a bunch of civil wars gonna break out. Before that happens, a bunch of factions gonna break out. So basically saying we've been watching. We're telling you it's coming, prepare yourself. That's what a good watchman does. You see the enemy coming, and they blow the horn, they blow the trumpet. You can be ready, you don't get caught, in your bed with pants down. That's what we're doing through the spirit. We were warning Jake so they can be ready and do what they need to do, like I said earlier. Armor up and prepared so they can make it through this pearl of time. Don't pay no mind to anybody who don't believe you or like, are you crazy? You listen to them? Don't do that. Don't pay no mind to that, man. The scriptures also said that as well. Like Paul jumped in the back, just jumping up to verse 3, it said, fear none of the imaginations against thee. Let not none of the incredulity of them trouble thee. Speak against thee, man. So this is pretty much telling you, don't be ashamed. Look like if somebody say, no, man, that ain't it. Come back over here. Don't let them pick your skin off. Because they unfaithful, they're gonna die and they unfaithful. What they're saying don't matter, man. Just continue on in this truth and be prepared and keep building yourself up, keep reading and studying and learning. Because that's what I'm saying.
I got one. This is Isaiah 17 to 12 to Isaiah 17 to 14. Woe to the multitude of many people which make a noise like the noise of the sea, and to the rushings of nations that make a rushing like the rushing of many waters. Verse 3. The nations shall rush like the rushing of many waters, but God shall rebuke them, and they shall flee far off, and shall be safe as the shaft of the mountain before the wind, and like a rolling thing before the whirlwind. Verse 14. And behold, at eventide trouble, and before the morning he is not. This is the portion of them that spoil us, and the law of them that rob us.
And last scripture where he said, "This is the portion of them that spoil us and the lot of them that bomb us." That's talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So all they did was steal, kill, and destroy. And so when you join unto them, that's pretty much gonna be your lot as well too.
Like I said, don't rush in. Like rushing to run many waters. A lot of them gonna do that. Depending on what happens with Donald Trump, depending on what happens with the U.S. dollar, and gas price, they're gonna rush in for war. They're gonna be riled up in the spirit of anger. Like how dare my country, not look out, man, to pay tax. Y'all gonna do me like this? Nah, man, get the guns, man. They're gonna say the U.S. Constitution said that Second Amendment right is supposed to form a militia and overthrow him. And they're gonna get Jake to rush in based on the emotions. So that other people close in on. We're not supposed to be caught up in that. We gotta stay, keep our eyes single. Don't get hot about y'all shine. Let the worldly people go fight for this world. This ain't our rest.
All you really got to do is just pay attention to the Bible. Like you see certain things happen. Oh, how about y'all shot that it's gonna happen right here? Second Corinthians 15:10. Oh, he said it. It's gonna be sedition among men. He said that. That's what we trying to tell you to do. Pay attention to the Bible.
With that being said, man, hope the edifying of our Christ Lord too.
Shem, you have a shot. Shem, crack it out.
Well, I'm not sure.
Hey, Shalom, so I can
Shalom.
Shalom. If they locked in, almost out.